Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Shipmate app and cruiseline.com. Shipmate app just rolled out a new feature where you can write a comprehensive review about all aspects of your cruise directly in the app. Just launch the app, click My Cruises, select your sailing, and start your review.
Harmony of the Seas, we are coming for ya. That's right, everybody. It is cruise day. We are here in Orlando, and we're getting our suitcases kind of repacked and reorganized after staying for a day here at the Marriott Orlando Airport Lakeside, which we booked through GoPort. GoPort is an awesome service that hooks you up with shuttle service as well as hotels if you'd like. They have just the shuttle packages that will take you from the airport to Port Canaveral, or you can do what we did and do a fly snooze cruise package that's just super easy and stress-free. So our shuttle leaves at 10 o'clock. It's called Early to Port, and this hotel features an early to port shuttle that leaves at 10. So we're gonna make the 45-mile trek down to Port Canaveral and jump on Harmony of the Seas. There's so many feelings today. We're going on a huge ship, bigger than anything we've ever experienced, and there's just so much to see and do over the next 7 days. We're excited to bring you along with us. We did have a great time here at the resort, so if you haven't seen our little pre-cruise vlog, go back and watch that so you can check out what we did while we were here in Orlando at the hotel, which was mostly bumming by the pool and the little lake. But yeah, so finishing touches on our packing game, and then it is off to do this thing. Hotel pickup, and our driver was about 12 minutes early this morning, so we have gotten an early start. We're already 10 minutes into the drive and it's not even 10 o'clock, so maybe we'll get on the ship early today. I don't know. Anyway, this is so hassle-free. If you're considering a cruise out of Orlando and you're looking for transportation, you definitely want to check out GoPort. It's an excellent option. We're going to link to it down in the description below. The buses are beautiful. They have restrooms. The drivers are super friendly. They take care of your bags for you, and it's just a really nice, stress-free way to kick off your cruise. So yeah, maybe 30 minutes more until we get to Port Canaveral, and then I've heard that we're the only ship in town today, so the driver expects very little traffic and very little hassle getting us checked in and on the ship.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
How you doing? Yes, I do. I see 2 out of 3.
Okay, well, thank you.
All 3 of mine are over here. Thank you very much, sir. So we just head off. You take care of us. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right. Thank you. We are boarding the ship, and it's not even 11 o'clock. I had heard that at this port, the embarkation was really fast, but I had to see it for myself. We never stopped. We never sat down. It was just, we were constantly in motion. So this is very, very impressive, Royal Caribbean. Let's go explore. We're so excited to jump on the ship. overwhelming for us. We're we're trying to get our bearings. I think our first order of business is gonna be to try to get our specialty dining for tonight sorted out. We have a 3-night dining package, and we're gonna try to see what restaurant we're assigned to for tonight. Reservations, check. Bionic bar, check. Wow bands, almost there. So if you want to get a wow band on day one, you just go to Bolero's and they check you in, ask you who's going to pay, and then you get to go pick your color. Super great. Also, another tip for you, the Bionic bar is pretty quiet in the early hours on day one. So I got myself a nice cocktail. I can't remember what this is called, but I know I got a picture of it. For those of you who like non-sweet cocktails, this is your jam. So many things before noon on a ship before. This is crazy! Crazy! All right, right now we're in the arcade. It's totally empty, and we can't seem to get our WoW bands to work in here. I think you actually need a legit swipe card to work, and I don't know if our room is open yet, and I've heard that the cards are in the room. So anyway, we got to stop and get the lay of the land and check out all the awesome things. Some of our favorite games in here. Me, Mommy, I like skee ball. It's very, very high-tech game. Anyway, I'm an old school skee ball girl. I'll be back to burn some money on that game. They have a cool Jurassic Park game that we tried to play. It's like a player 1, player 2 kind of a virtual game, but we can't seem to get anything to work. So now we're gonna go see if we can get Junior registered for the kids club, and then maybe check and see if our stateroom is open. Things are moving fast. So Junior is officially registered for the Kids Club. Registration starts at noon on Harmony of the Seas, and all age groups kind of glom together in one room. So you just kind of have to go in there, fill out the release forms, and then you get in a quick line and they give you orientation. And every day of your cruise, they're gonna deliver a little schedule to you for your kids' age group, so you can decide what you wanna do. You can decide if you want your child to be self-checked in and out, or if you wanna require that a parent has to show their C-Pass card to get the kid in and out. We do the C-Pass thing because he's kind of like borderline with his age. He's 10. I think right now we're just gonna keep him on that plan. So they also said that if you would like to leave your child on a port day, that they open 30 minutes before you can debark. So if you have an organized tour and you've got to be somewhere really early, it's no problem at all. You can take your child to the Adventure Ocean area before your tour and drop them off. I think that's wild. I didn't even know you could leave your kid on the ship during a port day, but you can definitely do that. Sometimes I think that that might make for a happier day for the child and for the parents. So it is 12:30. It already feels like it's been a full day for us. We are just checking out so much in such a short period of time. So I think that we're gonna go try to grab a quick bite to eat, maybe at Park Cafe. We're gonna see how that is down in Central Park. And then at 1 o'clock, our stateroom opens, and we're kind of excited to get the backpacks off of our shoulders,
get some of that weight off of our bodies, and then just be able to roam free. But so far, this ship is spectacular. The service has been top notch, and we're just having a wonderful first day of our cruise.
Just wrapped up at the muster drill, and right at the end, Captain Johnny came on and said there's a really strong likelihood that we're going to have a change of itinerary because there's a storm brewing down by Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. We had full knowledge that this could happen. We're right smack in the peak of hurricane season, so the vibe in the room from everybody was like, well, what are we going to do if we go to Cozumel? What are we going to do if we go to Costa Maya? So I have a feeling, guys, that this is going to be an interesting itinerary that we just take day by day. Good news is, though, they said we're definitely docking tomorrow at Perfect Day at Coco Key, so that's exciting. So muster is over. We went straight to the Boot and Bonnet for a gin fizz, a Diet Coke for Daddy, and a bottle of water for Junior, and now we're off to see what kind of trouble we can get into. I really just don't know what we're going to do right now. It's kind of a good feeling because we've been go all day. Let's go check it out.
Just realized we haven't shown you guys our balcony, and here we are. It's sail away time, and this is the first time I've actually even been out here all day. It's really pretty. Like I've mentioned a few times, we've gotten so lucky with the weather here in Florida. It's not hot, it's just beautiful and breezy and perfect. So yeah, sail away is happening up on deck. We're gonna go check it out. I wanted to just give you guys a few more updates about what's been going on though. It's been a really interesting afternoon. Like I mentioned, we were down in the Boot and Bonnet. We're probably going to have an itinerary change, which we fully expected. This is hurricane season, these things happen. And to be honest, we're kind of excited for the adventure as long as we're safe. We just really don't have any connection to any of the ports we're going to, and we don't have any serious excursions booked or anything like that. So I'm sure it's going to be just fine. I am on a mission to go find a good drink. We've been so busy today that I've only got the 2 drinks, and the second one I didn't really like. The gin fizz from Boot and Bonnet was just a little too sweet, no big deal. Such a non-issue when you have the drink package, so I just didn't drink it. But I want to go out and find something yummy as soon as possible. We're gonna do that. Also, funny story, when we got our WOW bands today, somehow my husband's WOW band got connected with mine, so every time I go to buy something, or like when I went to check into the muster drill, it says his name, so I came up, you guys, on the missing list at the muster drill. They're like, Sherry from room 7188, are you here? It was totally embarrassing, but it's okay. Guest services line is like snaking through the promenade, probably because of this whole itinerary change thing. I'm not really sure. So we're gonna deal with that later. It doesn't really matter because if I just take my card with me, the problem is solved. So that's where we are. Fun update too. We have reservations tonight at Wonderland at 6:30. So 3-night dining package has gone so well so far. We went to the dining desk right when we got on board and made reservations for all 3 nights. We got all the restaurants and all the times and all the days that we were hoping for. So we're gonna be going to Wonderland tonight, and then I think it's the first formal night we're gonna be going to 150 Central Park, and then our last night we're gonna do Jamie's Italian because you guys told me it was the best. Let's go check out Sail Away now. We just grabbed a snack over at Mini Bites. They have really good chili to put on chips and fries, by the way.
And we were wandering around the back of the ship and noticed that nobody was ziplining. So hubby is gonna try the zip line right now. There's literally no line at all. If you are planning to go on the zip line though, you should know you need to be wearing closed-toed shoes, and you can't take any cameras, and you can't have anything at all in your pockets. My husband just came back and like poured all the contents of his pockets into my purse. So yeah, be prepared. We have a 6:30 reservation at Wonderland, so that's where we're headed. Oh, the first day always feels so rushed to me. There's just no way around it. We want to do so much, and then all of a sudden it's dinner time and we're trying to rush to get ready. It's been great. I grabbed an Aperol Spritz up by the pool deck, and we did get the final announcement from Captain Johnny today about the storm. So right now, I believe it's called Tropical Storm Karen, is making its way down into the Caribbean area that we were scheduled to sail, the Eastern Caribbean. So unfortunately, St. Thomas has already completely shut down its port operations in anticipation of the storm. So our new itinerary, guys, is Western. And the ship is really moving. I'm actually fine. It's just, we're moving a little here. We're doing Cozumel and Costa Maya, and we are so fine with it because if you know us and you've been watching our videos and understanding our approach towards cruising during hurricane season, you know that we kind of expected this could happen. So we're going with the flow, and we're gonna go enjoy, oh, it's a little tight squeeze there, our first ever dining experience on Royal Caribbean at Wonderland. Wondering Ice, just for the record. Oh, that'll warm you up. Evening from the boardwalk. We've decided we're going to take an after dinner spin on the carousel. We just had a beautiful dinner up in Wonderland, and I had no idea that the views up there were so spectacular. Oh my goodness. Okay, carousel time. Wonderland was way beyond our expectations. It's not as eccentric as I expected. The food was delicious. Everything was really palatable and surprisingly normal. So if you're afraid of going to Wonderland because you think it might be weird, don't be afraid. It's so good. And the world is officially the best dessert I have ever had on a cruise ship. So after dinner, because we, woo, a little bit of wind tunnel there, because we had been overlooking the boardwalk the whole time we were dining at Wonderland, we were super interested in coming out and checking it out. So we went for a little spin on the carousel, which was so sweet and so cute, and just kind of walked around. It's really charming out there, from Zoltar, a throwback to, is it Big? The movie Big? Yeah, movie Big, to just the doghouse and I don't know, just the actual boardwalk underneath you. It's a really sweet experience. So this is pretty much wrapping up our first night, you guys. We've done so much, and tomorrow's a big day. It's perfect day at Coco Key, and we did, of course, get the official announcement about our itinerary change. So while we were at dinner, I got online and made a reservation at Nachikakome and put in a request for Maya Chan as well for Costa Maya. So hopefully that'll all work out. But yeah, when we wake up tomorrow, we will be getting off the ship at Perfect Day at Coco Key for our first experience there and enjoying a Thrill Water Park cabana. We'll see you in the morning.